2nd.
1st.
May 1st.
It's the 1st. Today is May 3rd.
29th.
Today is May 4th. Today, as you may be able to tell, it is very, very foggy outside. I'm going for a walk. It's 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, maybe 5 in the morning. I should be asleep right now. I haven't slept, and that's because I think I sometimes put this what I do, I put it off in a way, and I don't think that's good. I think what's really the best for me to do in some moments like today is just to totally get it over with. You know, I feel like I drag it out sometimes and I make it be something that it shouldn't. And when in reality, you know, it just needs to be this. I just need to walk with the camera on. Like, it doesn't have to be like some sort of crazy thing. Like, I have to go on a walk, I have to put the camera on, let's combine the two. What's the big deal? Hope I get some sleep tonight. I'm excited to go to bed. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. And yeah, I don't know really. I don't really know, you know. Really, I don't know, you know. What I don't know is that I don't know, you know. It's what I really know. And, you know, we try to keep it real over here. And that's cool and all. But, you know what else is cool? All in all. And that's what all in all is, cool and all. So, I suspect I'm going to get to a point somewhere around here where I hit 0.50 on this. Well, I have to walk about a mile. And I suspect that I'm going to get to a point where the distance in which I travel, according to this watch at least, it's going to say 0.50, aka 1/2 of a mile. And then I'm going to think, okay, I can turn around and walk straight home. Well, I can't, because I started this walk before I actually started the camera. I walked about 0.05 of a mile out into the intersection, where I flew my drone and got some drone footage. You probably saw a shot of a traffic light during the intro sequence of this video. And yes, that was what I just did a couple seconds, not seconds, but minutes before I started filming this. I took that drone footage and realized, hey, I don't want to actually have to do this walk with this drone in my hand the whole time. So let me just walk this drone back up to my place, and then I can continue on my walk. And by the time I did all that, my watch read 0.16 miles. So by the time I get to 0.50, I will not in fact be 0.50 from my front door. I will probably be more like 0.34 away. So if you crunch the numbers, I actually must walk. It's tricky because I think what you have to do is you'd have to take 0.16 and split it in half. Is that what you have to do? Or should you... Like, I have to walk an extra 0.16 because you must actually subtract 0.16 from the 0.50 reading, and that's how far. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Like it's like honestly like a trust your gut kind of deal. So we're just gonna roll with it and see if by the time I get home I'm at 1 mile. So, and that one probably won't be on camera. I doubt it's gonna take. You know, it's gonna take more than 10 minutes. So 0.16 divided by 2 is 8. So I will not, in fact, be turning around when I see the 0.50 on my watch. I'll be turning around when I see 0.58 on my watch. And right now we are at 0.40. So in 0.18 miles, I will turn around on my heels. You know, earlier in Keeping It Real, I was talking about pivoting. And that's interesting. Pivoting. I feel like when you pivot on your heels, right? I mean, who pivots on the balls of their feet? That's like attacking. When you pivot, you go like you know, on the heels, on your heels of your feet. do you kind of feel like you're babysitting me with this camera? Like I'm on camera and you're looking through the camera, and you feel like you're maybe like watching over me? I don't know, you know. My arm's starting to get tired holding this thing, to be honest, which it's kind of cool, you know, kind of cool. Usually I film this with my other camera, but today I thought, hey, this thing's more carryable. This thing will make the process smoother, easier, faster. The colors might even be better. You never even know. With this processing stuff, I feel like it's not that crazy to say that, you know? It's not that crazy to say that. So, that's the plan, Stan. Mobile Ban. And, we're at 0.46. If anyone was wondering, I know a couple of you probably were wondering. I'm still in a button-up shirt from Keeping It Real. And, I shortened my Keeping It Real episode. And actually, I'm thinking about shortening this right here, just so that I can get my shorts off. And I think I will do that. We're at the 5-minute mark, and I feel like it's a good place to end this off. So, thanks for coming on this walk with me. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Peace. Okay, so I know I said I was going to end it early, but now I have to be honest with you. I'm kind of going a little bit back on how I said that I was going to, take it easy, I guess. It all started with Keeping It Real, right? With Keeping It Real, I kind of had this moment where I was like, man, I'm really tired. I kind of just want to end this episode and go to bed. So that's kind of what I did. I stopped the camera with the idea of like, I'll just go and I'll do all this stuff, get all this stuff done, and then I might just be able to, get to bed a little bit early. And I'm wondering now, and I was wondering when I was on my walk, filming my shorts, I was like, was that really what I should have been doing? It's always hard to say, right? But now we're in the present, and now it's like, well, what do I want to do? And to be honest with you, what I want to do is finish out my Keeping It Real episode. I think I'm at like I guess I'll have to put the SD card in and edit the video to see, but I think it's best if I do that, rather than not do that. Because, what is this all about, I feel like it's about going that little extra mile. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm getting this video to the 10-minute mark. It's just interesting. It's just interesting. So 15, 20. Once again, 22. How did I count off by 22? How's this possible? 10, 22. How am I missing 2 shorts? This shouldn't be possible. But it looks like it is. So, what are you going to do? 20. There's 15. And there they go. I guess now, if you'd like, you can watch me. Well, you're already watching me. I guess what I'm doing now is I'm kind of like assessing where I'm at. Wise. Like, I'm assessing where I'm at video-wise. Like, how much has been recorded, how much needs to be recorded, how much will be recorded. It seems like 128. Okay, I get it. 128.wave. Okay, so this can go away, but I guess it's going to need to come back up in a second. So should I just go for another 30 minutes on Keeping It Real? It's 6:16 in the morning. I think that's probably my best bet, is to go for another 10 minutes on Keeping It Real. And I can worry about this has to go here as well as this. So I think that the best thing for me to do actually would be to go ahead and set back up, keeping it real. So this actually can get ejected and put back into the camera. And we can just start rolling. Slot this in right here. Turn it on. This is what I'm messing with right now. Right here. Tilt it to where it needs to be. Lock it in. Load it in. And then get ourselves a mic. Here's the mic. Here's the thing the mic plugs into. We're making a movie. We're making a movie. And this can go right here. I just dipped the cord in some ramen. But we're at the 5-minute mark. I think I went over 5 minutes in the previous video, so I'm pretty sure this is good to go at 10 minutes. I'll see you later. Peace.